operations key. I up my training regime.
Naught good will come of this.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I pray naught goes amiss. I have a headache as 'tis. Anyone gives me trouble, they'll just steal.
Always the same, day after day. Just how I like it. Here's a welcome sight.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. Here at last.
You are the Arisen. Follow me! Best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, pray, be cautious. You might...
I'd sooner stay out of the battle, were it possible.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Such is so much blessing. Dull days pass.
There's much to be said.
I only pray my watch finishes without more tedious than it looks.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. Money can buy comfort, sure.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Leave this place at once! You have...
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me, for it was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in... My word, could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that...
Sven, where have you been, Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll would clear my head.
With the you leave, if aught would happen.
Meager wages like these won't
Such
show me down.
quietude is a blessing. I'm in a fine fettle. I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
My sword arm could use some work if I could put bread on the table, not at the expense of... I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
I'd not mind lingering for a spell.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Tis white.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
I suppose 'tis so.
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these... To think 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing these... You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited...
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen.
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a...
Could you come over here? I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive. Records remain.
What? I'll feel a sight better once I'm out.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Gotta crack a few skulls before the top.
What should I do?
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain.
And the pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble... Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. But you see, one of the children we care for here... Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady... This building's very old. It could be that he... Might I impose on you...
It would seem we've a need to scrounge up information. It is tedious work, but I suppose we'd best get to it.
I quite agree.
Master, it would be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
My greens are second.
Pray, do not impede.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Suppose you're all right.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Malcolm, don't know why he bothered.
The other day, now, that's not so strange, and rightly so. As it turned out, gave me a right shock. I tell you, their faces may match.
Ho there! Faring all right? Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This
Oh, look, a chest. Well, I shan't get my hopes up.
There's treasure within. I'm certain of it. But there's only one way to find out.
Over here!
Was I lacking in devotion?
Time to be set my thoughts down dark paths this place.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I find such solace in prayer. The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
We were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Can't we make our own? I know so little of this world.
Can't bring myself to do much.
Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then come, I fear there's not a prey. Follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which... Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but let us make haste.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, sir.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and...
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
I suppose 'tis so.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of... Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth... Might I ask that you not share the... We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, let's investigate this place's secrets too.
It's quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort.
You have my support.
This place is...
The books ne'er seem to...
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
How are we to get through this door? It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I'm going to go exploring.
There's no telling what will happen if I linger here.
I'm dead on my feet. Best be heading home. Much to do yet.
Enough to make you...
I don't know what to do.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
I do like it here, but it can get nice place, this. Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Well, have you found some... Oh, to think such a place exists. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able...
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are Arisen, words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be...
First things first, we must speak with Captain Brandt.
I don't know what to do.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Could you come over here? You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. I've an eye for people. I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not, I'd be much... Sound appealing?
You! Huh. Huh. You! Huh.
You've come. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
I quite agree.
it, methinks.
Wonder if today's the day I get swept off my feet.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup? Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most from the pains he took to remain on scene. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deez's. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that.
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking.
There is much we ought to tend to. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this.
Huzzah! You've done it!
There is much we ought to tend to. There is one of masquerades being as they are. You will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Right, just follow me.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look? We must rest.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Shall we get some rest then? A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Shall we get some rest then? A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Shall we get some rest then? We must rest.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say, you see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, and that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend.
No one's coming to my rescue.
Wait.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
All my peers are so much